Harford. I'm KAYLA from Harford County Parks and Rec, and I'm back to show you more lacrosse skills to keep a stick in your hand while we stay home. Today we're going to talk about passing and catching. First, we're going to talk about passing. In order to throw a good pass, our feet are important. Just as you would throw a baseball or a football, you're going to step with your opposite foot. So if you're right-handed, you're going to step with your left foot to throw, and if you're left-handed, you're going to step with your right foot to throw. If you're right-handed, your right hand will be in the middle of the stick, and then your left hand will be on the bottom butt end of the stick. And if you're left-handed, it'd be just the opposite. Your left hand is in the middle of the stick, and your right hand is on the bottom butt end of the stick. Our hand placement is pretty important because if our hands are close to each other, we're not going to have any room to throw the ball. So what that means is our hands spread out the way I talked about before. So I'm right-handed, so my right hand would be in the middle, left hand on the bottom butt end of the stick. What that means is I'm going to talk about the push-pull effect. So our right hand would be the push and the left hand on the bottom would be the pull. So what that means is our left hand, if you do it without your right hand on the stick would end up like this. Your left hand is going to go to the side of your hip, your left hip for me, and our right hand is going to follow through, just like that. So we're not pushing from our shoulder and out, we're just taking the stick with the ball and going just like this. So same thing for left-handed players. The right hand will be in the bottom butt of the stick and your left hand will be in the middle of the stick. So talking about that push-pull effect again, now my right hand is going to come to the right side of my hip and my left hand's going to follow through from the top. So it will look from here when you're passing down and all the way through. Put it all together, a complete right-handed throw would look like this. The left-handed throw would look like this. So now we're going to switch over to catching. We're going to talk about some tips with catching. We want to make sure our stick is right next to our ear and not out in front of us. This would be the target. We need to make sure we have soft hands to give. And then also when the ball is coming towards us, we want to watch it into our stick and make sure it lands in our stick. So what we said before is our target is next to our ear with our stick. So it will look just like this. And when we talked about soft hands, it means we're going to be giving. We're not going to be so stiff and out here when the ball's coming towards us. We want to give as the ball's coming. A lot of us use the analogy as act like you're catching an egg. So what that means, when the ball's coming towards us, we want to make sure we're giving as the ball comes. And with that, when I said make sure you're looking at the ball when it goes in the stick, it all goes hand in hand. So the stick is next to our ear. As the ball's coming, we're giving and looking at the same time to make sure it's coming into our stick. So one thing we don't want to do is move our stick to the ball. What that means is as the ball's coming to us, we don't want to go like this and try and snag the ball out of the air. We want to make sure, like we said before, our target, soft hands, give, and watch the ball. So as someone's throwing, we don't want to go out and try and go get it ourselves.